All right, so you guys, we are ready to paint the dash that we have primered white. Now what I will be using is the Tropical Glitz Coconut Rum. And for some extra shiny, YouTube. So here we are going to be installing the iPad dash. Now the most common question that I was receiving is what I was going to be doing with the radio and the AC controls. Now they will stay in place. Now whenever I installed the iPad dash, I went ahead and not recessed, but I went ahead and brought it out about 1.5 inches. That way these can stay. This will get dropped down and pushed back a little bit. The cord will connect here with a 90-degree connector. That way whenever I slide the iPad out and pull it out, I will still be able to access these controls. Now on the iPad, I'm going to be cutting a small little square here to here where the radio will be. That way, like I said, whenever you slide it out, everything will be right behind. Put the iPad back in and then no longer see it as well. That way you can maintain control of the AC functions and the radio without having to relocate them to the AC. Not to the AC, but into the glove box or somewhere else. Now I know on the bigger Silverados, they go ahead and relocate the AC controls up to the top that have the little mounting piece up here. Now the S10s don't have that. So I will be showing you guys how to drop that down, move it back a little bit, as well as cut the hole in the iPad dash. All right, you guys can see we went ahead and moved the radio from the top position to the lower position. Now this is an aftermarket bracket that I purchased. I believe I purchased it through Best Buy online. I believe it was like $10 or $15. Now you can see after we go ahead and slide this in, this sits right on top. So we will go ahead and get this bolted, take a few measurements, and I will show you guys how we're going to be cutting the dash, that we can go ahead and get this fit as well. To get this to sit all the way down as flush as you can against the AC unit, you can see that I had to cut these out and move this down a little bit. Same thing over here. This gets down, but now when you put this bolt in, this bolt has the washer that you go ahead and push on top of here, and that will go ahead and hold it down as well. So we're going to go ahead and cut this little extra nib, and we will go ahead and bolt this in, and you can see it sits all the way flush as well. Now you guys can see here what I meant with the washer sitting down on top of the bolt. This sits completely flush on the bottom, as well as here, and the other bolt here. You can see I already went ahead and finished the iPad dash and installed everything. Excuse me for my voice, I'm getting a little sick. That's why I haven't really made anything. You guys can see everything here is accessible. So now what I do is I go ahead and I leave my radio at 47. Now that's what sounds best on my radio. It just slides in, sets down, and you go ahead and push across. Now that connects. And then all the volume I control from the iPad itself. If you guys have any questions or anything about the install, please let me know.